chosen ones. They did you dirty, tried to play victim. God saw everything, spiritual awakening, spiritual wisdom. The truth will always come to light, no matter how deeply it's buried. Welcome to Spiritual Wisdom. If you're here, know that your journey is deeply valued. Today, we explore a powerful topic that many of you can resonate with: the pain of betrayal and the manipulation of truth. When those who wrong you twist the story and present themselves as the victim, it can feel like a betrayal layered with injustice. But remember, nothing escapes divine sight. God sees every lie, every act of deceit, and every attempt to cast shadows on your light. Now is your time to reclaim your power and move forward with unwavering faith and strength. Have you ever encountered this kind of injustice in your own life? Share your experience below. Let's build a community of strength and support together. Let's dive deep into today's message. Betrayal cuts to the core, especially when delivered by those who once held a cherished place in our lives. The pain of seeing a trusted ally twist the truth, painting themselves as the victim, can feel like a cruel, soul-deep wound. Yet, it's important to remember, nothing is hidden from God's sight. Every deceptive word, every calculated scheme, every feigned innocence is known. In the quiet moments, divine justice is already in motion. What seems delayed in human eyes is being perfectly orchestrated to align with your highest good. Trust that balance will be restored. When it comes, it will bring clarity, revelation, and a renewal of your spirit. As a chosen one, you carry a light that pierces through darkness, drawing attention from those still struggling with their own unhealed wounds. Envy, bitterness, and unresolved pain often mask themselves as betrayal. But let their behavior reveal their story, not yours. Their actions are a reflection of their internal struggles, not a commentary on your worth. To hold this awareness is to reclaim your power, refusing to let their shadows dim your light or weigh down your spirit with doubt. Not every attack deserves a reaction. Your greatest power lies in transcending the noise and chaos that others try to create around you. While they may play victim or weave false narratives, remember this: God's justice works best when you stand in truth without engaging in their games. The strength to walk away, the ability to rise without retaliating, and the faith that the universe is aligning truth with divine timing are your unshakable shields. Every attempt to tarnish your name only reveals the cracks in their facade. And in time, those who sought to harm will stand exposed by their own actions, with no mask left to hide behind. When betrayal enters your journey, it is a stern teacher, refining you with lessons of resilience, insight, and wisdom. It reveals who is meant to walk beside you and who must fall away. These trials may strip away what once seemed necessary, but they also propel you closer to your true power. As you look back one day, you'll understand how each painful chapter built your strength and illuminated your path. Stand firm in faith and integrity, moving forward without fear, for your light is destined to shine through every darkness. If you're ready to release the pain, step fully into your purpose and embrace your journey with strength and peace. Declare it: I rise above. Justice will come, and your light can never be dimmed. In this vast theater of life, the chosen ones often find themselves cast in a drama woven by those who sought their downfall. These individuals, cunning and deliberate, spun webs of lies and painted their own faces with the colors of innocence, skillfully distorting the truth to make themselves appear as victims. Every encounter, every word was manipulated and twisted until the line between truth and falsehood blurred in the eyes of many. Their game was one of deceit and misdirection, and for a time, they succeeded in isolating you, making you feel small, broken, and questioning everything you held dear. But beneath the veil of their deception, one truth remained unshakable: the divine sees all. There was never a moment, their actions, their whispered betrayals, or their false victimhood went unnoticed by the higher forces guiding your journey. This isolation is cruel, as it has become a sacred crucible for your growth. When the world turned away and familiar faces were led astray, you stood alone. Yet in that solitude, the seeds of a powerful transformation took root. The silence sharpened your senses, and you began to see with an inner clarity. You saw beyond the facade they projected, piercing into the heart of their motivations, the fear, the insecurity, and the darkness they attempted to mask by wounding you. Your intuition became razor-sharp, granting you the wisdom to discern friend from foe, truth from illusion. What they intended as a prison became your sanctuary for awakening. You were meant to be diminished in their eyes. They longed to keep your brilliance dimmed because your light unsettled their shadows. But the light of a chosen one is a force that cannot be stifled by the darkness of others. Every scheme and betrayal they wove became fuel for your rise. Your spirit, tested by their falsehoods, grew ever stronger. The pain they inflicted was real, but it became a crucible of refinement, burning away all pretense and revealing the truest, most powerful version of yourself. The betrayals and heartbreaks became lessons etched deep in your soul, revealing truths about loyalty, intention, and resilience. What was meant to bury you instead became a platform from which you rose, shining brighter and truer. The facade of their deceit begins to crack, and soon others will see what you've always known: your strength, your light, your unwavering purpose. Trust this journey you are on. It was never meant to break you, only to unveil your indomitable spirit. Stand in the light of your truth, unyielding and radiant. Let your journey of resilience inspire and uplift those around you. If these words touch your soul, share them, so that together we can illuminate the paths of others who may be fighting battles of their own. Remember, your light is unstoppable, and your truth is a beacon for those seeking strength and awakening. When people you once trusted distort the truth and craft narratives designed to tarnish your name, it pierces deeply. These were individuals you believed would stand by you, sharing in your triumphs and struggles. But as you began to flourish, letting your light radiate into the world, something changed in them. Envy, resentment, and insecurity crept in. They saw your growth as a threat and shifted from allies to adversaries. Suddenly you found yourself isolated, their whispers turning to shouts of lies and rumors. They twisted the narrative, painting themselves as the victims while portraying you as the source of conflict, leaving you confused, hurt, and questioning everything you believed to be true. Understand this: the injustice you faced didn't go unnoticed. Every false accusation, every smile that masked betrayal, and every plot they devised to undermine you were seen by a higher power that walks with you. There is a divine purpose behind every ounce of pain you have endured. This isn't random cruelty, it is a profound awakening. Those who sought to break you have unknowingly become the catalyst for your spiritual growth, sharpening your discernment and showing you who truly deserves your trust and love. They may have aimed to tear you down, but instead they revealed your resilience and inner strength. In the face of their manipulation, you don't need to engage in petty battles or seek validation from those who would never offer it sincerely. Your truth stands firm like a beacon, no matter how thick the lies they spin around you. The truth has a way of breaking through the darkest of clouds, revealing itself in its own time. Instead of wasting energy on confrontation, stay rooted in your integrity. Focus on your purpose. Let your values guide you and keep walking your path. Their games cannot touch the purity of your spirit or diminish your light. Remember, those who are meant to see you, the ones who genuinely matter, will see beyond the web of lies. Their attempts to harm you have only made you stronger, wiser, and more authentic. Take this moment as a mirror, reflecting everything you stand against and everything you strive to become. Move forward with grace and courage, knowing that the darkness cannot hide forever. What is meant for you is protected and unshakable. This journey may be painful, but it is sacred, transforming you into the truest version of yourself. Trust the path that is laid before you. If this message touches your soul, I invite you to join this community. Together, we rise, heal, and reclaim our power with wisdom and clarity. When betrayal strikes, and those who have wronged you twist the narrative to present themselves as victims, it's natural to feel isolated and misunderstood. Yet never forget this unshakable truth. God sees every tear, every heartache, and every scheme devised against you. His watchful eyes do not waver. The moments when darkness seems to triumph are the times he draws closest, surrounding you with a protective light that no force can diminish. The weight of your pain is not unnoticed. It becomes the catalyst for a transformation meant to awaken a deeper strength within you. In his infinite wisdom, God uses even the sharpest wounds to chisel your spirit, refining you into something far more powerful and resilient than before. Betrayal is a crossroads, a moment to reflect on who you are and what you stand for. God's purpose is never to see you broken without hope, but to guide you toward healing and growth. When others attempt to rewrite your story, painting themselves as innocent, remember that God holds the ultimate truth. No lie can obscure his vision. No deceit escapes his awareness. Through every trial, he stands by your side, whispering words of comfort and urging you forward. What seems like a devastating loss is often a divine redirection, a clearing of toxic influences so that your true path can be illuminated. In these moments of hardship, draw strength from within and allow your faith to transform pain into power. Your journey is not shaped by the malice of others, but by your own resilience and determination. As you walk this path, each betrayal serves to remind you of your own worth, carving out space for something greater to unfold. God sees every step you take, every struggle you endure, and he honors your unwavering spirit. Trust that your experiences, however painful, are threads woven into the masterpiece of your destiny. You are being guided toward a purpose beyond your wildest dreams, and no obstacle, no deceit, can ever steal what is rightfully yours. Embrace every step with courage and faith, for each trial is part of God's divine plan for your ultimate triumph and peace. When people betray you, distorting the narrative to paint themselves as the victim, it can cut deep, leaving you spinning in disbelief. Yet, take solace in knowing that God witnesses everything with perfect clarity. No facade, no self-deception can obscure the truth from the divine. Those who act against you may weave webs of illusion to mask their actions, but the light of a higher power pierces through every falsehood. Often, this behavior springs from their discomfort with your spiritual evolution. The brilliance of your growth may illuminate their inner shadows, triggering jealousy or fear-driven reactions. See these experiences not as mere hardships, but as profound invitations to evolve. Instead of sinking into, "Why is this happening to me?" reflect instead on, "What wisdom can I harvest from this?" This change in perspective can alchemize pain into a source of power, turning wounds into wellsprings of resilience and spiritual wisdom. Remember, life's trials are not meant to break you, but to reveal the depth of strength and purpose within you. While exposing or seeking retribution may feel tempting, rest assured that truth will always rise like sunlight, cutting through a storm, revealing itself in divine timing. Your role is to stay grounded, anchored by your principles, and to continue shining brightly. Setting boundaries is an act of self-love and self-preservation, not a reflection of bitterness. It is a conscious choice to honor your peace and keep moving forward, free from the weight of others' actions. When you direct your energy toward growth, healing, and radiating love, even amidst adversity, you become a beacon of transformation, not just for yourself, but for those around you. The age-old adage holds true. The truth will set you free. Free to detach from past wounds, to rise higher, and to walk your divine path unburdened by the hurt others tried to inflict. Every setback and betrayal can become a catalyst for your growth. Use these moments to deepen your connection to faith, to draw upon an inner strength you didn't know existed, and to embody the love and grace you wish to see in the world. Remember, you are defined not by what others do to you, but by how you choose to rise and grow in the face of challenges. Stand firm in your calling, allowing your journey to inspire and uplift. For more empowering wisdom, join us at Spiritual Wisdom, where together we illuminate our paths, heal our wounds, and ascend toward our highest selves. When others wrong you, especially when you are among the chosen, their betrayal often cuts deeper than ordinary acts of hurt. They may not stop at simply inflicting pain. Their true aim could be to unravel your very sense of worth and isolate you from the people who uplift you. Beneath their cruelty often lies an insidious effort to extinguish your inner light, for they cannot bear to confront their own shadows. Such actions come from a place of fear and insecurity, revealing their discomfort with the brilliance and authenticity you embody. Instead of uplifting themselves, they would rather drag you into their darkness. Betrayal from those closest to you, be it family or trusted friends, leaves wounds that feel almost soul-deep, because these are the bonds that help form your identity. When someone you cherish attempts to shatter these connections, it can feel like a piece of your spirit is being torn away. The agony of this loss is undeniable, but it carries with it an unexpected blessing, the revelation of true allies. Spirituality teaches that such heartache strips away illusions, clearing the way for clarity and profound self-understanding. Every betrayal, no matter how cruel, has the potential to build resilience, fortifying you for the journey ahead. Many who inflict such harm will go to great lengths to avoid accountability. They may twist narratives, cast themselves as victims, and manipulate perceptions to mask their misdeeds. This distortion of truth can leave you questioning your own reality, feeling lost in a fog of doubt. But remember, what is hidden cannot remain so forever. The spiritual law of divine balance or karma ensures that every injustice will be corrected in time. Their energy, steeped in deceit, will inevitably return to them. You don't have to lower yourself to their level. The universe always sees. As a chosen one, your light is a beacon that draws in admirers and those threatened by your presence. The wounds you endure are not meaningless. They sharpen your purpose, strengthen your resolve, and deepen your wisdom. These hardships are shaping you, perhaps preparing you for heights you have yet to imagine. Finding gratitude amid betrayal is transformative. When you can see lessons in every struggle, even betrayal becomes a doorway to greater insight. Holding on to bitterness only burdens your spirit, while forgiveness liberates you not to absolve those who hurt you, but to free yourself from the prison of resentment. Allow yourself to feel the hurt, but do not let it define you. Let your pain fuel your growth, and focus on those who continue to walk with you in truth. In doing so, you open yourself to new blessings and profound peace. If you resonate with this, feel free to say, "I understand." If it doesn't fit your experience, say, "Not quite my view." Every step of your journey shapes and strengthens the soul you are becoming. Every act of betrayal you endured became the fire that forged you into an indomitable spirit of light and purpose. The wounds inflicted by deceit, manipulation, and broken trust carved out spaces within your spaces, not of emptiness, but of immense strength and resilience. You rose from the ashes of their lies, standing taller and shining brighter, a beacon that their darkness could not dim. While they sought to break you, weaving tales of victimhood and feigning innocence to cover their actions, you chose to rise above their shadows. Instead of being defined by their betrayal, you reshaped yourself, using the pain as a stepping stone to uncover your highest potential and divine calling. They underestimated your power, believing you would crumble under the weight of their manipulations. But you transcended their attempts, unshackling yourself from their narratives and finding liberation in the journey of self-discovery. While they spun webs of falsehoods, you broke free of illusions, refusing to be entrapped by their games. Their betrayal became the fire that fueled your transformation, a transformation that was never about revenge, but about uncovering and manifesting the greatness that lies within you. You found peace in moving beyond the drama, standing firm in your value, and embracing a higher path. Your strength was never tied to their approval or rooted in their treatment of you. It emanated from a deeper well, an unshakable connection to your purpose and inner light. These trials were simply mirrors, reflecting your true power and potential back to you. You learned that no external force could define or diminish your worth. In breaking free, you stepped into your destiny with grace, unbothered by their attempts to steal your light. Instead of succumbing to bitterness, you alchemized the pain, transforming it into compassion, wisdom, and renewed determination. Each challenge sharpened your vision and deepened your understanding of yourself and the spiritual truths you hold dear. You've emerged from every setback, more aligned with your divine path, fortified by the knowledge that you are unbreakable. Trust in your journey, cherish your resilience, and know that no betrayal can ever dim your light. It is meant to shine boldly and unafraid, even in the darkest of moments. Walking the path God has set before you is no easy task. It is often strewn with trials, many of which pierce deeply because they come from those you once trusted or admired. Envy has a strange way of distorting the hearts of others. They may seek to dim your light, not because you've wronged them, but because your purpose exposes what they've neglected in themselves. The cruel twist of fate is that they may even portray themselves as the wounded, manipulating narratives to cast themselves as victims. But, rest assured, nothing escapes God's attention. He witnesses every time you chose grace over vengeance, every tear you shed in silence, and every moment you leaned on faith instead of succumbing to despair. These challenges are the fires that refine your spirit, not to weaken you, but to forge you into the vessel you were destined to be. To be chosen is to shine brightly in a world that often fears the light. Those who attempt to pull you down reveal more about their own struggles than they do about your worth. It's essential to remember that their actions come from their own darkness, insecurities, and unhealed wounds. As Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. reminded us, darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. So, continue standing firm in your truth. By refusing to lower yourself to their level, you become a beacon of hope and strength, illuminating a path for others who walk behind you. Each trial holds a lesson, whether in perseverance, forgiveness, or learning when to let go of what no longer serves your highest good. These hardships mold you, preparing you to be a healer, a leader, and a source of inspiration. When betrayal stings or slander cuts deep, remember that seeking revenge or validation from those who harmed you binds you to their darkness. Instead, choose to rise above it. Maya Angelou said, "You may not control all the events that happen to you, but you can decide not to be reduced by them." Hold on to this truth. You have the power to transform pain into wisdom, bitterness into strength, and obstacles into growth. The way others treat you speaks volumes about their internal battles. By responding with compassion rather than anger, you heal not only yourself, but may also plant a seed of transformation within them. Turning your trials into testimonies and wounds into wisdom, empowers you to light the way for those navigating similar darkness. Your resilience, your refusal to be broken by hardship, sends a powerful message. Even the gravest challenges can be a gateway to profound transformation. Take comfort knowing that God walks with you through every trial. Each battle sharpens your spirit and draws you closer to the destiny He has prepared for you. You need no validation from this world. Your spirit already knows your worth. As you continue forward, you will find those who reflect your light and support your journey. Trust in the divine timing, let go of the desire for revenge, and walk in unwavering faith. Each setback is but a step forward on your journey to greatness. Remember, God sees every moment, and no weapon formed against you shall prosper. You are chosen, resilient, and unstoppable. When those who harm you twist reality to paint themselves as the victims, it can feel like a painful betrayal. This tactic often arises from their guilt, fear of exposure, and unwillingness to face the consequences of their actions. By distorting the truth, they seek to gain sympathy, shift blame, and avoid accountability. Unfortunately, such manipulations can sow confusion and lead others astray, entangling innocent hearts and minds in a web of lies. But take heart, the divine sees every hidden intention and every injustice, no matter how cleverly disguised. In times of chaos and deceit, staying true to your spirit, values, and experiences becomes your unshakable foundation. This path tests your strength, but it also refines your character, faith, and capacity for grace. Though deceit may have its moment in the light, falsehoods inevitably crumble under the weight of authenticity and truth. Rather than seeking revenge or allowing anger to consume you, know that your integrity and steadfastness speak volumes. Holding your peace, despite efforts to undermine your story, reveals a strength that is unbreakable. Spiritual growth is forged not only through easy moments, but also in these trials that call us to stand firm in who we are. Divine timing never falters. Justice arrives exactly when and how it is meant to, revealing every hidden lie and restoring balance. If this message touched your spirit and reminded you of the enduring power of patience and truth, comment "Justice prevails" below. Like, subscribe, and join us as we continue exploring the paths of resilience, faith, and unwavering authenticity together. The truth cannot be silenced forever, for it is destined to rise and shine. Have you ever stood by helplessly while those who wronged you played the victim, weaving tales that cast themselves in a sympathetic light? For those who are spiritually attuned, these betrayals cut deeper than most. They serve as painful wake-up calls, testing our resolve and summoning us to defend our truth against waves of deception. Every wound, every act of dishonesty, every manipulation may make you feel small or unseen, but take heart. Nothing is hidden from divine eyes. God sees it all, every betrayal and every falsehood cloaked in innocence. His justice is patient and precise, and it moves in ways we cannot always comprehend, but can trust wholeheartedly. It's natural to feel overshadowed when deceit gets a platform. But remember, darkness is no match for divine light. There is comfort in knowing that the universe watches over you, and there is power in realizing that lies cannot stand the test of time. It was Martin Luther King Jr. who once said, "The arc of the moral universe is long, but it bends towards justice." This promise is for you too. Even when others try to reduce your story to one of victimhood, God's justice lifts you up and speaks your truth when the world falls silent. In your most challenging moments, look closely at who appears by your side. There is no such thing as coincidence here, only divine orchestration. The friends who hold you together, the mentors who offer clarity, and even strangers who bring small kindnesses. They are God's hands lifting you when you are too weary to carry on. They serve as whispers from heaven, reminding you that closed doors are not the end. They are transitions. When life shuts a door, God cracks open a window to let in light, healing, and hope. Betrayal may sting, but it can also be a crucible that strengthens you. These trials reveal our true strength by burning away falsehoods and insecurities. Who shows up when you feel defeated? Are you letting their support in? Their presence is an invitation to trust again, to remember you're never truly alone. To be chosen means to weather storms designed to wake you up, to awaken every dormant spark of power within you. As Khalil Gibran said, "Out of suffering have emerged the strongest souls. The most massive characters are seared with scars." When masks fall, the truth is undeniable. Those who once sought to deceive will be exposed in due time because divine justice is an unwavering force. Walking a spiritual path demands resilience and the courage to rise time and again with clarity and grace. Have you faced betrayal that shook your core, or seen your truth questioned in ways that left you reeling? You are not alone on this path. Share your truth in the comments. Has faith in divine justice given you strength? If so, write, "I stand strong." If you are still searching for that light, type, "I am healing." Together, let us grow, uplift, and transform through every trial life presents. In the journey of life, there will be times when the deepest wounds are inflicted by those who then twist the narrative to cast themselves as the injured party. This manipulation can be painful and disorienting, as those who once acted with deceit now seek to escape responsibility by painting themselves as the victim. Their twisted tales may win them temporary sympathy and allow them to avoid accountability, leaving you with the burden of truth and scars that run deep. But it is essential to hold fast to the knowledge that no lie or manipulation can hide from divine sight. There is a higher justice in this universe, a force that sees all and ensures that truth will rise above even the darkest shadows of deception. On the spiritual path, the call to release anger and refrain from seeking revenge can feel daunting. Trusting in divine justice requires courage, strength, and profound faith. It is not about passivity or weakness. It is about choosing wisdom over retribution and preserving your inner peace. The universe is a tapestry of balance, where every act, be it of harm or kindness, echoes back with a response that reflects its nature. By letting go of bitterness and allowing the universe to do its work, you free yourself from the toxic cycle of retaliation and reclaim your energy for what truly matters: your spiritual growth, your purpose, and your authentic self. Rising above pain and betrayal takes resilience and a willingness to trust in a higher power. It is natural to long for immediate vindication and to see those who have wronged you face justice. But true strength is found in the moments of stillness, where you release control and trust that divine timing is always perfect. Every tear you have shed, every silent cry, and every wound of your soul is seen and honored by the universe. Those who think they have triumphed by causing harm may have their moment of satisfaction, but it will be fleeting. In the end, divine justice acts with both precision and grace, transforming your suffering into a source of growth, empowerment, and spiritual elevation. As you walk forward, focus on nurturing your soul and remaining true to your path. Do not let resentment or the desire for revenge darken your spirit. Instead, surrender your pain and trust in a justice far greater than any human judgment. Move with grace, confident that what was done in darkness will eventually come to light. If you feel aligned with this truth, declare, "I trust in divine justice" in the comments and welcome peace, strength, and clarity into your heart. When someone betrays you and then manipulates the narrative to cast themselves as the victim, it strikes at the core of what is just and right. This cunning reversal of roles may enrage and bewilder, as if deceit holds the upper hand and truth is buried in shadows. But remember, Such tactics only reveal the insecurity and brokenness of those who use them. Their masks, their web of lies, they will not stand the test of time. Lies may provide temporary shelter from the truth, but they eventually collapse under the weight of their own emptiness. You, the one who has endured, possess a strength forged by these trials. You are like a seed forced deep into the earth, navigating through darkness, but destined to rise toward the light. Your roots grow deeper and stronger with every challenge, anchoring you in resilience and truth. In moments of injustice, it can feel like all hope is lost, as if those who harm with deceit will forever walk unscathed. But know this: every act, every word spoken in malice is seen. Call it God, call it the universe, or whatever higher power resonates with you, nothing escapes this gaze. The darkness cannot hide forever, and what is hidden will be revealed. Your pain is not ignored. Instead, it is shaping you, refining you, turning wounds into wisdom and scars into stories of strength. Patience in the face of wrongdoing is not a sign of weakness, but rather a testament to the divine timing that works in your favor. While society may reward quick fixes, surface appearances, and charm without substance, you have chosen a different path. Your authenticity, your integrity, and your commitment to growth make you unshakable. Lies and manipulation might satisfy those who wield them momentarily, but they are hollow victories. By staying true to yourself and walking your path with grace, you show the power of transformation. This journey is not easy. It will demand every ounce of strength you possess, but in doing so, it crafts you into a radiant light, a light that others can't extinguish, no matter how desperately they try. There will come a day when you stand unburdened by the weight of others' deceit, grounded in peace and strength. Those who sought to destroy you will be left wrestling with their own regrets and consequences. Justice is not an illusion, but a force that never fails to find its target. Trust that your resilience, your courage, and your truth are already the greatest victories. Ask yourself now, will you keep your faith in the power of truth? If so, let the world know. Drop a comment below saying, "I stand unwavering in truth." Together, we shine brighter. Together, we rise above every darkness. Your light cannot be dimmed. When the world feels cold and betrayal cuts deep, there's a particular sting when those who hurt you play the victim, twisting the narrative to cover their own wrongdoings. It can feel suffocating, as though justice is blind or indifferent. But know this: every tear you shed, every quiet moment of suffering is witnessed. God's vision misses nothing, not a single slight or act of deceit. The quiet periods you endure aren't signs of being overlooked. They are spaces where spiritual forces are aligning to reveal truth and restore balance. The universe has a rhythm, a slow, unyielding force that moves like a tide, subtle, yet unstoppable. While human justice often stumbles, divine justice never falters. It isn't loud or boastful. It weaves through life's intricacies, ensuring that balance is always achieved, even if it takes time. While navigating these dark waters, patience becomes your anchor. It can be tempting to lash out or demand immediate vindication, to confront lies with truth and hurt with more hurt. But true strength isn't found in the loudness of retaliation. It resides in the quiet, steady confidence that no wrong goes unaccounted for. Allowing God's timing to unfold lifts the weight of bitterness from your heart, freeing you to focus on your growth and your light. Those who seek to harm others often enjoy fleeting moments of success, but the energy of their intentions always circles back. It's not about vengeance, it's the natural law of balance at play. What is sown is reaped, and this cycle continues, unbroken. Your journey through these trials is far from easy, but every challenge molds you into a version of yourself that stands firm and unshakable. Heartbreak strengthens resilience, Betrayal clears the fog of illusion, revealing deeper truths. Don't let the poison of revenge stain your spirit. Instead, rise, becoming an embodiment of grace and fortitude, someone who is untouched by petty schemes because your soul is rooted in something greater. Release the weight of past injustices while embracing their lessons, for it is in that release that true transformation lies. When those who caused pain eventually face the echoes of their choices, let your heart respond not with glee, but with compassion. The power to transform suffering into strength is one of the greatest gifts you possess. Life's trials are never random. They serve a higher purpose, crafting a masterpiece of your spirit and guiding you to deeper wisdom and unbreakable faith. In those moments of stillness and reflection, recognize that they were not empty, but full of silent growth. If these words stir something within you, pause now and write, "I let go," in the comments below. By doing so, you declare your faith in the patient unfolding of divine justice and your readiness to step forward in strength, compassion, and unwavering belief in your journey's sacred path. Together, we rise, embracing resilience and the quiet, unstoppable flow of spiritual balance. To close, remember that every act of betrayal, every twisted narrative, and every moment of pain holds within it the seed of your greatest transformation. God sees all and guides you through each challenge with a purpose greater than you might imagine. As you continue walking this path of resilience and truth, know that your strength and light are unstoppable. Allow your experiences to deepen your wisdom, strengthen your resolve, and fuel your journey toward personal growth and peace. I encourage you to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments. Have you faced a similar challenge and found strength in your spiritual journey? Let's support and inspire each other on this path. Together, we rise and shine ever brighter. Remember, your light can never be dimmed.